Hi, welcome to Just Another Army Vet. I'm Kylie. If you're new here, my background is that I'm a former Army combat medic and I now make YouTube videos. I have this channel, which is all about defense in the military, and I have an Indian content channel called Just Another Army Vet 2.0. I'll put that link in the description box below. Today, I'm continuing my reaction series to Every Singaporean Son Season 3, put out by the Singapore Ministry of Defense. Today's video is Episode 7, Field Camp Part 2. Let's get to it.
Our story of every Singaporean son.
Okay, what's going to happen today? Today we'll be having our group battle course. 3 days of field camp. You will be doing it today without any guidance. You want to see how well you do it. Is that clear?
Somewhere in the jungle, we have set up some target boards 20 meters off the track. Upon hearing the command contacted, the recruits will start carrying out their drills.
You take 2, I take 1.
You align me,
Align you?
Yeah, we need to align.
Hey, Gali, we change. Enemy on third long.
So just for it, we'll be walking on a track, right? Once we contact, we just spawn first, then we go cover. We don't... I feel that everything moves in quite a fast pace. It's not easy to think clearly under such pressure.
Protected! You have to move. Then where does Mohan stand?
I moved the wrong spot of the tree, and the sergeant was just at a point. I basically had a blank brain.
Yeah, I see you waiting for what?
Don't see the enemy, eh? Hey, group!
Some of us, it can be quite disorienting at the start.
Hey, you can take prone like this. You funny guy lah you. How you prone properly?
Everything
He is so nice to him.
coordinated, and everyone needs to know what they need to do. If enemy fires at us, what do we do? There's not much time to react.
Go to your left.
Contacted!
Oh, that's cool. They put a camera on his weapon.
Improve cover!
Know your bounds. Don't go to the same bound. Nabil, the left bound, the bigger tree. There.
Fire!
There's a certain stress since you know that the other 2 people in your group are relying on you for your own role.
I see you have to take the eye and give command at the same time.
Weapons jammed.
Nabil,
Has to do sports, or whatever they call it for IA.
It's more of nervous, not scared. I think to myself that I can do it, just that I'm worried of the consequences that might happen to me.
Well, Neville did pretty well in the last episode during these bounding exercises.
Enemy 5 pounds too strong!
The recruits have to be adaptable and think on their feet in order to complete the fire movement drill.
Take guy, I'm on pouch. Send it out!
Take in, speed trigger.
Smoke the bed, control ID! Smoke out!
Oh, they get these real smoke grenades. Oh, awesome.
Go and run back to track.
Move into the waiting holding area over there.
Hey, cover, fire has to continue. It cannot be your fire, then give command very quiet. But the fire has to continue.
Advancing! Come in!
Open up the flap.
On!
The fire movement can be quite fun, can be quite exciting. And when you're moving up, when you're hearing your teammates covering for you, the sounds from the rifles, like firing the blanks, it is quite exciting.
On!
It's not easy to think clearly under such pressure.
Cover my 6 to 10. Covering.
And to make
It's
matters
tough.
worse, we are all extremely tired, sweaty, and uncomfortable.
While in a real battle,
Go and run back to track.
it's gonna be the same circumstances. Uncomfortable, you'll be scared.
No, huh? I can start.
We've just finished our fire movement. So fire movement was really exciting. But for us being the first group, we did not know what to expect. So we made quite a few mistakes. That was a bit tragic. But I think everything went pretty smoothly. And we managed to advance and actually overrun the enemy.
Ooh, look at those ants.
I give you guys 20 seconds. 20 seconds to go inside the vegetation where we came. My 20 seconds start now.
I want to remind the recruits that it's not a waste of time.
Go! Keep yourself back! Keep yourself back!
Uh-oh, someone lost their canteen.
Where's my timer?
Why is that one guy walking? You should be moving with a purpose.
Come on, take a knee. All take a knee. Everyone go and spread out. Go and spread out. Hurry up. Come, who dropped your water canteen? Who dropped your water canteen? Where? So I come to you. I told you before, right?
Yes, sir.
What is important?
Water.
No, water is accountability of your own item.
Yes, Sergeant.
You understand or not?
Yes, Sergeant.
You keep on saying yes, but you keep on doing the same mistake. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Sergeant.
I really think the platoon
If that was U.S. basic training, the whole platoon would be paying for that with push-ups probably. Yeah, he was very nice, but he is correct. Accountability of your items is paramount. It is so important, whether you're in basic training at your unit or you're deployed. A lot of your field equipment, if you lose, you'll end up with a statement of charges and having to pay for a new one. There's certain items, though, that are considered to be sensitive, and if you were to lose it, you would end up having the whole post locked down and no one would leave until you found it. 2 examples would be NVGs or a weapon.
is a little bit sloppy, and so we commanders are going to straighten them out.
This is your first field camp. Living out of your comfort of your bed, when you're in your bunk, you miss your home. When you're out in the field, you miss your bunk, your shower, your handphone. Every day text your family, loved ones, right? But your movement, your action shows. You guys always like to take care of yourself first, think about yourself first. Never think about others. Think about it, why you do this? So that one day you can keep your loved ones safe, am I right? So always keep in mind, do your best, so that one day when you're needed, you can do your best. Keep the rest safe, okay?
Sometimes we forget that Sergeant Dinesh is like one of us. He's also an NSF. But after the speech, it kind of reminded me that of why we are doing NS and why we are serving NS, to protect our loved ones.
Young.
They get mail call out in the field.
Now go and read your letters. Just imagine, before this, when at times of war, we don't have phones or anything to communicate with our loved ones. So now, go and read.
It's really because I really miss obviously my family and my friends. And for the past 3 days, I have not had my phone with me. You are doing all this to, defend your country, and you're doing all this to defend your loved ones.
Yeah, no worries. Just now, my dad wrote me the letter. Yeah, just my dad. he wrote quite a lot. Basically telling me to, yeah, just keep on going during field camp. It'll be over quite soon. And it's important to remember what the stakes are, like who you're fighting to protect, and like basically your parents, your whatever you have in Singapore, that the things you hold precious. I think that's when everyone started to cry.
Stand strong.
Aww.
What's right? Don't take things lightly. Now we got a few more weeks left, so let's push through together.
That was really sweet.
Every person, your own mess tin, and your utensils. Your own section commander will come and teach you, and then you'll carry on your own.
Ramen. Ooh, that is a treat for them. Oh, so that's how the e-tool works. Our e-tool is metal, and you just fold it up. And you unfold it, and you just tighten the middle, and that makes it tight, and then you can use it. So what was that little white thing that he lit the match to?
When I went there was chicken, then there was tom yum. We want 4 eggs. Noisy. So we have instant noodles, okay? And basically we have 2 flavors. One is tom yum and the other just now was chicken.
Tom yum.
Just waiting for the water to boil.
What is that?
Okay? And that should boil in a few minutes. And I can see that we are all quite excited for it to boil, because this is probably going to be the most tasty dinner that we've had in a while. It smells nice. Yeah, it's times like this where I realize that simple things such as eating instant noodles, which is actually like free flow at home, it's actually quite privileged if you are actually out in the wild.
This is a nice morale boost for them. Yeah, we don't get issued utensils or a mess tin.
Wow, this is...
No, we just have the plastic spoons that come in the MREs. And we have a canteen cup.
Wow, it's like I'm taken to heaven. I think every mouth of the instant noodle taken to heaven.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping my water will boil quickly so that I can eat quickly. I want to enjoy my noodles. And this is mine, which is not cooked yet, as compared to the rest. Brendan, have you cooked Maggi mee before?
No, it's my first time.
It's your first time?
I have no idea. Yeah.
But you haven't eaten cup noodles before?
No, I have, but like in the cup. So you just add like the boiling water.
Have you cooked at home?
Yes, I have. But not well.
But not in the mess tin?
Definitely not.
Is this normal for them to get this awesome treat during their field training, or are they just doing it for the cameras? Anyway, when I went to basic training, the only treat we got was once our 3-day final FTX was over, we had to hike 12 miles back to our company area before we had our pin ceremony. Before we went on that final ruck march, they did give us orange slices and moon pies, and that was a treat.
I'm also quite relieved because this is one of the major high key events that we are supposed to go through, and I heard that after this event, it will be a bit more relaxed from now on, so I'm quite happy.
But people with the tom yum sharing.
I feel that field camp has its own sort of magic. Putting ourselves through such sort of hardship, into such uncomfortable situations, I think really makes us grow as people and also grow closer as a section or whoever you're going field camp with.
Brendan, where's your helmet? What was my instruction?
Hello, Ramesh here. So for field camp, I've become safety advocate. So basically, my responsibility is just I have to make sure that safety guidelines are met. I have to make sure that my platoon mates and my section mates are safe. I need to make sure that the safety is supervised. Go and make sure you sit down with 1 meter spacing. Where's my section? Section 2 is sitting. Yeah, wait. Bro, single file, don't go behind. Just make sure you have 1 meter away from sure that during
COVID precautions.
Everyone follows safety procedures and no one does anything unsafe. Too close to.
As he's flagging his battle buddies with his muzzle.
Arm's length away from Nabil, right? Personally, I think the difficulties that I'll go through during field camp, most of them will be avoided if everyone is attentive, even when we are not being supervised. I think that's key. And I think if we stick to that one golden rule, everything will go smoothly.
Caps off, half full water bottle, drink up.
We had mandatory hydration formations before we went to bed every single night. We had to down a full canteen every night right before bed.
Now that you have cleaned up your subscript area, alright, before you close up, I want you to make sure there's nothing inside the subscript, including your sandbag, no weapon. Important, make sure no one is inside the subscript lying down still. Important, it happens. Okay, make sure check inside. Nothing. The sand you dug out at the side, throw it back inside, dig it inside back. Hurry up, work time has kicked in. Hurry up.
If he has to say to watch out for your weapon and not to bury it, then you know in the past somebody has lost a weapon by burying it in their little foxhole.
Losing that digital world, you know, you don't get to use your phone for about 5 days. You get to spend more time with like your buddies like in field camp.
Oh, you sure got all the nice sense. You're doing good, bro.
It is an experience that I will never forget.
Yeah, I said you need to feel because you will sing one. Then next time people walk whoa.
Hey, while we are waiting for the rest, alright, later we're gonna do declaration. I want you to spread out, open up your ground sheet. When you take out your boots, step on the ground sheet. Alright, I will move your section by section to your position for declaration. Guys, move fast. Move.
Ground sheet? Would that be like a poncho or something?
I'm done with field camp and that I'm about to head off back to Koi Line, but I can't find my ground sheet and we have to have all equipment in order to go back to Koi Line.
I think the wrong one.
Is that the same kid that lost his canteen? Is it? Oh boy.
Were you there when they tear down the shelter?
No.
Okay. Do you know who helped you to tear down?
No. No.
Alright.
But my section all don't have extra, so that means like probably at night.
I will check the whole platoon for you.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Alright, you just stay put at your back. Can?
The last.
So I just noticed something. He is being very casual with his instructor. When it comes to Army basic training, you're not even talking to a drill sergeant unless you have a battle buddy next to you. It's supposed to protect the drill sergeant plus you. That's why you need to have a battle buddy at all times when interacting with drill sergeants. Also have to address them while standing at parade rest with your hands behind your back, and you have to address them as drill sergeant. It's the same thing with Marine boot camp. You have to address them as sir or ma'am, and you're also at parade rest, I believe. I'm not sure if they have to have a battle buddy or not, but it does not seem like I've seen any of that happening at all with the Singapore military. That's just one more difference between how the U.S. Army runs their boot camps and how the Singapore military does theirs.
I want is a search party just to look for my ground sheet.
Check for any extra ground sheet. You have a buddy who is missing ground sheet. Better all of you go and check. What if something from the ground?
So right now the sergeants are involved as well, which was the last thing that I wanted.
Always try to resolve things at the lowest level. Always. You don't want to get any NCOs or commanders involved. or drill sergeants.
Come identify the guys.
That will apply for your whole military career.
Go and check whether anybody got 2 ground seats. All go and check. I know. 你看找到了。
I mean, people just think because remember, like this morning, I remember. Thank you.
So where did he find it? He just suddenly just appeared.
Wait, they're still following you. Wait, don't move away. Huh?
I think this whole experience has given me a newfound appreciation for the earlier generations that have been through NS and the army in general, because now I truly understand what they've been through and what they experienced.
Hurry up, move!
Okay, spread yourself. Come on, make sure everybody at least can see me. Okay, we have come to the end of your field camp. Okay, you've learned the basic fire movement, you've learned the shell scrape digging, and you did the test. And today you did a short circuit, which is a course. Okay, this is not the end of your field camp practice. During your 2 years of national service, you'll still carry on. You will go into section level, and then go to platoon level, and then go to company level.
There are many things that I do appreciate after having come back from field camp. You know, at home, I have a running tap. You know, go to the toilet whenever I need it, and even take a seat whenever I need. These are small little things that I would never really cherish as much if I had not gone to field camp.
I'm feeling great because I can finally go back. I appreciate the koi line and the building over here because it's so much better than the field camp site. It's like a 5-star resort.
So I kind of wish they talked more about what the declaration was, because at first I was thinking maybe they were checking the recruits' gear to make sure they didn't have any expended brass or any blanks on them. But now I'm thinking maybe it's just to lay out all of your gear to ensure you have accountability of all your equipment. Because after all, some of the recruits did have a hard time keeping track of their stuff. Can someone clarify that in the comments, please? I would appreciate it. Side note, at U.S. Army basic training, after a day at the range, you have to do something called the Marine fighting position. It's when you have to take your gear off, empty out all your pockets into your Kevlar, then a drill sergeant comes by and you sound off, "No brass, no ammo, drill sergeant." Drill sergeant then pats you down and then checks all of your gear to make sure that you don't have any brass or any ammo. It's just as regulated here as it is in Singapore when it comes to any kind of expended brass or ammo. If you enjoyed today's video, there are a few easy things you can do to help me out and I would appreciate it. You can like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the thanks button, hit some affiliate links down below, or you can just watch some more videos. Thanks for watching.